Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Eek, and this video is going to be a little bit different than my older stuff. I'm just going to give you some tips that's helped me immensely as an artist and just as like a human person. That's definitely made me happier and I've become more myself these past few months. Like, I've dealt with some depression and some anxiety, like nothing crazy, but that's almost like eliminated now with this routine that I've been doing. I'm just more myself, and the more you're aligned with yourself, the more genuine your art can be or will be, because you can translate the feeling in your head or the song in your head a little better. There's no obstacles in the way, there's no blockages. So yeah, that was the kind of goal starting this routine. Just let everything flow. I want to be happier. I want to just be myself. Hopefully one of these tips can help somebody. It's kind of weird, and people might be like, you're fucking weird. But all of these things have definitely helped me for the better. So let's do this. Well, this first one's kind of weird, but bear with me. Nofap. I know it got like trendy a little bit a while ago, and people were like joking about how it gives you superpowers, but it does change you. It changes me, and there's definitely pros and cons to it, and I'll get into it. So Nofap is obviously not masturbating or looking at any porn or anything stimulating sexually, I guess, at all. And the only thing you can really do is just hook up with girls, and that's the whole point, is just to cut that stimulation, cut the internet usage out, and you'll have more energy to go get girls. That's the whole point about it, like girls in real life. I guess that's the whole point. But you can use it to your advantage. You can like around 4, 5, 6, day 4, 5, or 6. I feel this energy. I feel something in me without any porn, without any fapping. For day 4, 5, or 6, I feel this energy bubbling up, start to bubble up. I talk to people more. My filter in my head is like removed a little bit, not completely, but I definitely said some shit that I'm like, I would never say that. Or I don't know, just anything. It's just like your brain gives you things to say, and you connect with people more. Like, I post more shit online. Like, I reach out to people and I say, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? You want to hang out? I connect with people more, like, definitely. I'm more confident. I like to order people around a little more. I don't like to, but like, it's easier to do that. Like, if I have an opinion about something, like, this needs to be like this, like, I have no problem saying that at all. So and here's another one. The things that I thought were harder are easier. Like, if I've been fapping for like 7 days straight and I do this task, I'm like, oh my god, it feels so heavy. It feels 7 days straight. I don't really do that, but people do that and have an addiction problem with it. But anyway, I feel heavy. I feel like it is so hard to do anything. I feel sluggish. I feel like there's a ball with a chain on my leg and I'm dragging it around. I do not feel this way at all. Any task is way easier on Nofap. I'm talking like, especially like day 6, day 5. Like, I'm doing everything. I'm like limitless. I'm taking the limitless pill. I'm like, okay, what needs to be done? Let's do this. Let's get it out. Let's get straightened out. Let's do everything we can today. I'm not really saying that, but the momentum of that energy is there, and it definitely makes you want to do the things that need to be done. While before I would procrastinate the hell out of everything. Moving on. Number 2, running in the morning. Now, this is more of a mental health thing than losing weight or anything like that. Running in the morning, when your cortisol tends to spike, running reduces that a little bit, so you have like a little bit less stress. The edge is off for the day. You won't be as stressed. You're more calm after the run. Your cortisol is like your stress hormone, and makes you It's when it gets released when you drink coffee, and it's like your awake hormone. I don't fucking know. Look it up for the details. But yeah, I do it in the morning, so it wakes me up. It breaks down the cortisol, and doing that in the morning sets you up to sleep better at night. And sleeping is super, super crucial. You gotta get your 8 hours or whatever your rhythmic, like, circadian rhythm is. Sometimes it's not 8 hours. People sleep 3 hours, feel perfectly fine. So figure out get on a good sleeping schedule. That's kind of part of the running in the morning thing. But running is a natural stressor that all humans are supposed to kind of feel, or sweating, or getting this cardiovascular kind of exercise. All humans are supposed to at least engage in that a little bit throughout the week, because we're humans and we used to run after elk and shit and whatever. So this natural stressor is like your DNA saying, okay, this is happening, so good. Like, I don't know what the process is, but obviously I'm not a scientist and I don't know everything, but running and sweating and even in the sauna, like hitting up the sauna, is like a good natural stressor that you're supposed to feel as a human, and you'll feel happier. And just doing running is like committing yourself to do it, is stepping outside of your box because you don't want to do it. And so you're doing a hard thing, and this is where Nofap comes in. It's easier to do that hard thing, and stepping out of your box makes you feel cool because you don't do that and you're like, fuck yeah, I feel like a badass. So that mentality, and cardiovascular is great for your mental health. You're happier, you're less stressed. There's a bunch of shit. Look up Dr. Rhonda Patrick. Any health topic she has to say is pretty crazy. So yeah, run in the morning. Do it. So after my run, I would do a warm to cold shower. Some people just jump in with a cold shower, but I don't like to shock my body after I'm like hot from running like that. I definitely like to, I mean, you're supposed to jump in full force, cold as possible, and blast. You're supposed to just jump in. It literally hurts me, and I can't feel my fingers. It's too cold. Like, I feel like my water is way too cold. So I do a warm to cold shower. Like, I'll warm up, and putting warm water on your muscles after you just worked out is a good way to kind of ease your muscles and relax them and kind of heal them a little bit. Not heal them, but it's better than just putting cold ass water on them, and like you could possibly like injure yourself or something weird like that because your muscles are cold even though you worked out really hard. I don't know, but I do a cold, warm, not cold. I slowly, gradually do it, and then I'll blast on the cold for like a few minutes at the end, just to kind of like get that cold shower feel. Because when you take a cold shower, that's like another stressor humans are supposed to feel, apparently, according to Dr. Rhonda Patrick. So that makes you feel happy. Makes you feel like you've done something. You stepped out of your comfort zone. You did this hard thing that you didn't want to do. So after the cold shower, then I will I'll drink some coffee, and that will perk me up, and I am ready to like make beats or whatever. But if I'm not making beats, I'll meditate. Now, meditation is, at first, it seems like, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything important. It doesn't feel like I'm doing anything important. I'm getting frustrated. I don't want to do this anymore. That happened to me the first year. I don't know. But meditation is all about reducing suffering in your life from the past and the future. The past doesn't exist and the future doesn't exist. So why should you have to suffer over nothing that exists? So meditation is just focusing you into the groove of now, into the little slot of what's happening right now. So you can focus on other things. So you don't have to feel bad about what you did yesterday, or feel anxious about the bills or whatever. Focus on what you're doing now. It actually changes your brain's default mode network or some crazy shit. I highly recommend looking up What I've Learned About Meditation, and Sam Harris. Sam Harris talks about meditation and breaks it down in such a way that it's just, you understand, you just get it, and you're just like, wow, that's beautiful. But yeah, the techniques of meditation is just mindfulness. You're just focusing on one thing or the general buzz of things around you, like wherever you're sitting, and it doesn't matter where you are when you meditate. It doesn't matter what you listen to, as long as you're taking in the experience of now and paying attention to it as closely as possible to train your brain to stay in the now, because that will give you the ability. It will free you. It will free you from the past. It will free you from the future. You won't be depressed. You won't be anxious as much. And you'll suffer less, and you'll have more energy, more space, you'll be more light on your feet mentally to do whatever you want in your life. So meditation is like another great thing. This should be probably number one, honestly. But it's this overarching skill. It helps you with everything. It helps you focus on literally everything that you want to do. So yeah, meditation, yes. And this last one, not a whole lot of science behind it, but there is a couple studies. Lion's mane mushroom, the white stringy spaghetti looking like, I guess lion's mane looking like mushroom that grows on logs and shit in, I think, Washington area. I forget where it grows naturally. But this is, I mainly take this for my tinnitus because supposedly it regenerates, what do you call it? Supposedly it regenerates nerves. It passes the blood-brain barrier, whatever that means, and it has a neurotropic effect of regenerating the nerves in your brain. It reduces mild depression and mild anxiety effects. It's an anti-inflammatory. It boosts your immune system. It heals your nervous system. So tinnitus is, if you're an artist or a producer, just not wanted. It's ear damage to your ear hairs that are attached to nerves in your ear. So supposedly lion's mane is supposed to penetrate into your ear or something. That doesn't sound right, but it can work its way into your your nerve hairs, and heal what has been damaged. So you'll be able to get back what you've lost, like your loss of hearing over the years. I'm not sure. I've been taking lion's mane for a while now. I want to say 2 months in a row, and in the past I did it like 2 months in a row. So I haven't noticed anything crazy, but I do feel like I can bounce back a little bit more with my ears and start making more music a little bit easier, because I feel like they get regenerated like a little bit, maybe. I don't know, it's hard to tell, but I definitely want to experiment with this and try it. And I love supporting Paul Stamets. I buy what is it called? Host Defense Lion's Mane from Paul Stamets. He likes to protect the bees and he wants to save the world, so I like to support him, and he seems pretty cool. I don't know if you can tell, but I watch Joe Rogan podcast a lot. But yeah, try lion's mane for yourself, see if it helps you with your mood. It's definitely great as an antioxidant. At least it definitely it regenerates your brain. It's crazy, right? You want that. All you have is your brain. All you have is your memories. All you have is whatever. You want to protect your brain as much as possible. And then there's possible like dementia and PTSD alleviation. Is that a word? That can happen too. So I'm definitely trying it out. I know it's supposed to take a while to get into effect, like 2 weeks, but I've been doing it for 2 months. But I definitely want to see where it takes me and keep my mind open a little bit with everything I do. Check. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully one of these tips has resonated with you, or if you want to do all of them or try all of them daily, go for it. I am not perfect. I do not do all of these daily, especially running. Hate it, but you do feel great. You feel great afterwards, and you did a thing, and that creates a momentum. And doing all these things create momentum for you to translate that energy into your art or your work, and you don't have this baggage, mental baggage on you, weighing you down, this burden. And that's what it's all about, is to get to the real you, to take all this stupid crap out of your life, out of your head, and get to who you are, and that will translate your music better from brain to DAW, way better, because there's no filters blocking it. There's nothing in the way as much. But yeah, hopefully that made sense to all of you, and I just wanted to help and spread knowledge of these cool things that's definitely changed my life. I'm definitely going to keep this up, and we'll let you know if any other benefits pop up or any other cool things I learn about. I should make another video about pop up, kind of a thing, but I will keep you posted. Let me know if any of this has worked for you, and thank you so much for watching, and peace out.